Okay, full disclosure, I misread my calendar. I thought Sunday was the 9th, Monday was the 9th, and Sunday is the 8th, which means that I have an extra day to study for exams. But I meant to say the 8th and not the 9th on that comment for when I said I would set the deadline for the Q&A. And, well, I think the best way to start this off is just with a little reactionary message from Lil Mandy. Oh. So, 1,000 subscribers. I meant to do this for 500 subscribers because I was thinking, yeah, you know, like, I did it. I announced it right at 500, or a little past 500 even. And I was thinking, you know what, the channel's not gonna, like, eventually, you know, that video's gonna calm down, and I'm not gonna keep, you know, growing as exponentially fast. Turns out I was totally fucking wrong. You guys have totally blown that out of the water, and now there are 1,000 people, or even more as I record this, who have subscribed to the channel, which is absolutely amazing. Now, Zed Chen, I have some sad news for you. You are competing with someone else for 1,000 subscriber spots, so it's a toss-up between you and one other guy. So one of you is 1,000, the other one's 1,001. Doesn't mean I love you any less. I just like to see a good fist fight when I know one's coming. Hello, Abyss. You know, I have a question for you, Abyss. Why is it whenever I stare into you, you stare back into my soul? That's just a question that I've always needed to answer. I drink coffee. I just woke up. I have one of those French plunger coffee things, because, you know, I'm a poor university student that can't afford a damn coffee machine. Are you an e-grill? Yeah, I am. In a few days, I'm gonna be doing a booby stream on Twitch. Are you too drunk to fuck? Yes, very much so. You know, I keep presenting myself as a fox. I'm a stuffed fox in this video. Of course I'm fucking drunk. Are you black? Yeah, I'd say I'm black. Are you homo? No homo. Even worse, I'm a furry. Oh man, this joke is not gonna end well. Is your hair fierce though? Oh hell yeah. It's the fiercest thing. Have you seen Brendan Urie? His hair has nothing on mine. Did you hear of the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? You know, it's not a story that the Jedi will tell me. Fuck, I can't remember anything past that first sentence. Your heart's 1,000 colors, but they're all shades of blue. Broken bottle shine, just like the stars, make a wish anyway. Don't think you can get a fucking song reference past me. I know this one called Hamas. Thank you for the, thank you for the reference. Sarmer for the win from Twitter asks, I got 2 questions. Hopefully it's not too much. Do you watch anime? If you do, when, since when, and what are your favorites? And who's your favorite Twitch streamer? How long you've been watching them? Have a good day and congrats on that 500. Well, thank you, Sarma. I have watched anime in the past. I've watched a few series. For me, like, I'm not very good at watching any sort of TV show because I'm just never been interested in them. And so that kind of extends over into anime. I'm like, why do I want to spend hundreds of episodes or even 20 episodes just watching this anime if I'm not going to be interested in it? You know, that's how I feel about TV shows sometimes. But I think about 2 years ago, some friends of mine are like, dude, you should check out Fate Zero. And I watched Fate Zero, thought it was fucking weird, but I liked it. And then, since then, I've watched ReZero, Sword Art Online, which, that's, who man, did not like that one very much. And there's one more that I can't remember. Oh, Akame ga Kill. And I liked them all, but my favorite was definitely ReZero. My favorite Twitch streamer, I don't watch Twitch all too much just because my university internet is terrible. So, if I do get a chance to watch a stream, I normally watch Bricky or one of his mods on his server, Delightful Llama. She's a very small streamer, but you know, really nice person. You guys should check her out if you ever do pop up on Twitch and she's online. Loving the channel. Thank you, Gabe. I didn't know you were still around. Thanks for typing a comment. What do you use to edit, and do you think you could show us how you edit maybe in a live stream? I so you know how the whole thing of me being broke, a broke ass university student, extends into even my film editing software, where I use the HitFilm Express. HitFilm has two versions. It has Pro, which has way more compatibility with everything. It has green screen chroma keying ability, and it has keyframing. It has more visual effects and stuff. The HitFilm Express is very bare bones, but it's good for what I do. And could I show you how I edit in live stream? Yeah, I think I would definitely do that like sometime further down the road. Again, when I have a better PC. Though hopefully when I do have a better PC, I'll also have enough money to buy the HitFilm Pro, and then maybe I could show you guys like how my interaction with HitFilm Pro is. What YouTubers do you watch, and what's your favorite game? For the most part, the YouTubers that I tend to watch the most are Ricky, again. Just love his content. Smitty, who is this Canadian gaming channel. You guys should check him out. He's got about 1.5 million subscribers right now. And Jack's Films, because I just enjoy satire quite a bit. Do you watch esports, and what do you think of it, and what are you working as now? I do not watch esports as much as I used to. And I think it's a funny term, sports, for a video game. I mean, you know, there's arguments that can be made against it. I just think it's kind of funny that sports is thrown in there. But I think that it's a good way for a game to gain publicity, and it kind of gives a competitive aura to the game, you know, which I may or may not agree with entirely, because you know, when you're playing football, right, you have the professional leagues like La Liga in Spain and the English Premier League in England, and that doesn't bar us from playing football ourselves. That doesn't bar us from throwing together a team and scrimmaging against, you know, other ragtag teams of people. I just think that for some reason there's some sort of difference between, you know, the community that is involved in football versus the community that can be involved in esports or games that are involved in esports. And so I think there's more of a divide in it, and it's a little dull at times, but I think, you know, it's good for the game. And what am I working as now? I am currently, funnily enough, I'm actually unemployed. You know, typical YouTuber story. I mean, I want to use that term lightly because I'm not like a full-time YouTuber right now, but I did get a job offer for September when I do come back, so I'll have a part-time job working at a fast food venue for the time being. And over the summer, I think I was given a job to work at Home Depot, so I'll just be working like a cashier job, just very entry-level stuff. Face reveal, do you still play LOL, and if you do, then how often? Alright, I'm gonna get around to the face reveal in a second. I don't play LOL anymore. By the time why are people quitting League, I don't remember the title. I've tried to push that out of my memory. I'm trying to move away from that video right now. By the time that video came out, I was already off of League for a week, and I haven't played it, you know, since then. So it's been, well, if I check my calendar here, I sound like a vegan. It's been nearly a month actually since I've played League last. Will you do a phase reveal? All right, so this is the one where I'm going to ask it, or I'm going to talk about it a little bit. Probably no. Probably not. Not because I think like, oh, a face reveal would ruin my channel, or because I haven't revealed my face on another channel on YouTube, which, you know, good luck guys finding that channel. And if my friends are watching this video, please don't tell them where it is. I want them to find it. But I don't think that I really want to do a face reveal, mostly because the way that I edit right now is a bit of a challenge, right? Because instead of having to put in a camera and like talk at a camera like anyone can, I kind of have to think about, okay, how can I make this most visually interesting? And if I do a face reveal, I feel like that will tell my mind like, oh yeah, I don't have to actually, you know, be actively involved in trying to edit or make this interesting. I can just throw on my face and know there it is, there's a video. It seems a lot more lazy, and as a result, I don't want to do a face reveal. At least not anytime soon. So I'm gonna answer the anytime soon in just a second here. Shaco asks, why did you choose Fox as a username or an avatar? Do you just like them, or is there anything special about it? Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much about it. I think foxes are beautiful, and they can be adorable and elegant at the same time. For some reason, it's just something about them that I very much enjoy. But for my username, so I'm gonna tell my username story here anyways. I know it's gonna be asked later down the road, but I might as well just tell it now. It's probably it's the dumbest reason to come up with a username, and yet I love it so much. So this was like 3 years ago. I was thinking of usernames to use online as an online moniker, and at the time I really liked foxes. I still do, obviously, to name my whole channel after them and to be using them as my sort of avatar and my plush that's going to be featured in this video as my appearance. So yeah, I've liked foxes a long time. And a few years ago, back when I was still living with my parents, my mom asked me, hey, what do you want for your breakfast for your birthday? And at the time I really liked pancakes, and and so I think later that day, or a day or two later, when I was creating a username for something, I can't remember what it is or what it was. It wasn't YouTube, because this was like 2015 instead of 2016. And I was thinking, okay, what could I use? Okay, well, I like foxes and I really like pancakes, and so I just combined the two, and that's how I got my username. It's not a incredible story or incredibly eye-opening. It's just kind of stupid, but you know, that's how it is. Fausto Murillo asks, first of all, says and then asks, first of all, congratulations, and I'm curious, what is your actual goal for this channel, and what will happen when you reach 1K, 10K, or 1 million? Well, thank you very much, Fausto. Fausto Murillo? I hope I pronounced your name right. I'm sorry if I don't. I'm Canadian, okay? I don't pronounce a lot of things correctly unless it's Chinese or French. Is that racist? I'm afraid that someone might take that the wrong way. I speak Chinese, so I'm just clarifying that. I can pronounce Chinese names somewhat well. And what is your actual goal for this channel? Well, let me just say, like, when I was creating this channel, and when you look, I sound like the guy from Burger King foot lettuce. No, when I was creating this channel, I didn't really ever think that I would have a goal set in mind, but I know that ever since I've started doing YouTube, nearly 3 years ago now, because I have another channel, my idea of creating a channel was to create content that was honest, you know, where I wouldn't have to use clickbait to get someone to watch the video, where I would just create good content instead of content that had to be falsely advertised and, you know, make you feel empty. Because I think very much that a YouTube's community is based around the attitude of the YouTuber themselves, right? So if a YouTuber acts fake and hype and pretends to be hyped all the time and uses clickbait in all their videos, then they're going to have an audience that is fake and hyped and wants to be there for all the clickbait videos. And as a result, I don't want to build a community like that. I want to build a community around honesty, and I want to build a community around, like, actually good content, you know, someone that's there for something that they're genuinely interested in, instead of being tricked basically into watching the video. So what will happen when I reach 1K? Fuck, I already hit it. My bad. This was posted a few days ago, so I was only like, only quotes, 500. Man, you guys are crazy. I just gotta say that. When I hit 10K, I have no idea. I honestly, I don't know. I haven't thought that far down the road, but maybe, like, with the rate the channel's growing, that may not be so far down the road. I'm thinking, though, at 100K, which I know you didn't ask about, I would cosplay as the Highwayman. I've even written up a list of places I can buy all of the parts of his outfit from Amazon, and I have it written down and a price written out. And if I get to 100,000, I will do a cosplay of the Highwayman from Darkest Dungeon, and I will go to a convention with it. That's my big plan. At 1 million, I will do a face reveal, because I don't know if I'll ever hit 1 million. We'll have to see about that one. The Yellow Power Ranger, I know I said I can pronounce French, but I can't pronounce the word for yellow there. I'm sorry. Why did you decide to start a channel? I don't know. I enjoy creating videos. That's all it is. I enjoy what I do. I enjoy making videos and putting them on the internet just for the fun of it. That's about it. It's not like I ever thought like, okay, I'm gonna do this because I heard it's a really good market for money and really good publicity, and this is how it's gonna go. No, it's just I've always enjoyed creating videos and editing and writing, and that's pretty much it. Mintskex asks, what would be your definition of success? Well, let's say that I have a goal that I want to get to as far as success goes. If I have a goal set to where I want to get to, I think that I know that I've made it when I'm starting to do collaborations with these YouTubers that I look up to so often. But I think that my definition of success is if I keep moving forward, encouraging people in the right direction, and I enjoy what I'm doing. You know, I think that's like my definition of success, is not trying to set any goal, but just trying to keep enjoying what I'm doing. And I don't know, it's kind of hard for me to put into words right on the spot, but yeah, I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Hidden Knight asks, compared to your other videos, but did you expect the why are people quitting League of Legends to blow up as much as it did? And I know I asked a question already, but hey, why not? Will you be doing fan games in the future? No, I absolutely did not expect the quitting League of Legends video to blow up as much as it did. It kind of a funny story how that happened, to like my reaction to that video going so large, as you guys probably did see on the what is going on video. Like, this has nearly 1,000 views. I don't know what's going on. Now it's nearing 200,000 if I'm guessing. But the funny thing is, I just posted a video. It was out of frustration and curiosity, a weird combination of the two, where I was like, man, I'm really frustrated at League of Legends, just because like I know how much I fucked up in life and how many like life decisions that could have been life-changing or altering or been better for my life, and instead I decided to play this game. And so I realized like it was kind of ruining my life, and I was like, you know, out of frustration. But then the curiosity bit came in when I was like, wait, I noticed that like some other YouTubers are like talking about the struggle of playing League of Legends, and what was the other thing? How some of my friends list, some of my closest friends that I know in real life, I've almost never seen online nowadays, and I look at their profiles and they hardly have even up to Mastery 2 on any champion, and they're not even past level 30 kind of thing. So that's why I created that video, and I was just thinking, oh yeah, nothing's gonna come of it. And then I came back to it later and it was like 37 views, and I'm like, wait a second, I only have 7, why does this have 37 views? And then I came back later and it was like 150 views, and I'm like, okay, this is unprecedented on my channel. This is weird. This is different. And it just went up from there. So no, totally didn't expect it. Long way around of saying it, and kind of like my thought process going into creating the video, and then after the video started gaining popularity, if that, you know, helps answer everything that I said. And I know I asked a question already. Will you be doing fan games in the future? I have been thinking about doing fan games, of course, when I get my better PC and stuff. But I was thinking Fortnite would be a good one to do, just because it's a nice casual pickup. Terraria would be another one, and I think I have some other games. We could even do like a Gary's mod. Who knows? A Gary's mod game. Actually, I'm gonna look at my Steam library. I might just do like a Terraria server to start off with, and then we'll see where we can go from there. The Gand says, do you realize that your content is extremely underrated, and what rank did you reach in League? Well, it's very nice of you to say. I don't know. I don't ever really think of my content. I don't know. I'm rather self-doubting when it comes to things, so I just think like, oh, my content's okay. But no, that's very, very kind of you to say. So I guess no, in a way, but I don't want to say like, oh yeah, obviously I'm underrated. I need more viewers and more subscribers. No, I'm very grateful for where I'm at, and I'm very, very touched that you say that about my channel. What rank did I reach in League? The highest I ever got was Silver 2 at like 60 LP with a 54% win rate or something like that. And I dropped down to 0 LP, and I think that was like the day I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm done with League. Rico Tato asks, what is your favorite genre of game? Mine, for example, is the roguelike genre, the one life if you die restart game type of game. I do enjoy the roguelike genre. Binding of Isaac, FTL, Faster Than Light. Even though I don't own it, I think I would very much enjoy Slay the Spire. Though personally, my favorite genre of games is either like an adventure RPG or platformers. I love those kind of games. So for example, that's why I think, did I ever answer what my favorite game is? I don't know if I did. But my favorite game is Ori and the Blind Forest. By far. Beautiful platformer, and I just love platformers in general. What was your favorite childhood game? My favorite childhood game was, well, I grew up playing Pokemon, so I think Pokemon all the way. I even, actually, hold on, I'm going to show the camera here. I even have a massive binder of Pokemon cards that I've been collecting ever since I was a kid. So that's my favorite childhood game, was definitely Pokemon. You have any other hobbies other than video games? Yeah, I'm somewhat musically involved. I do enjoy playing guitar, and I've been teaching myself how to use FL Studio. Other than that, I write scripts, and I'm a goalkeeper for football. What is your major or want to major, and what is your dream job? My major is kinesiology. So it's I know it's a weird term, but it's the study of human kinetics, basically physical therapy. So if you were to injure your leg, I would be the guy who would tell you, okay, so yeah, I see you injured your leg, and if you turn your muscle this way, this is how it hurts. So I would then like tell you steps to do to avoid that. And specifically, my dream job within that degree is to do sports medicine. Now, this isn't a thing that like my parents put me up to or anything. I've actually been very interested in doing this for a while. Though if I were to say like my dream job, let's say that there were no limits, I would definitely be a YouTuber full time, because I very much enjoy creating videos, and if I could create videos and have that be my quote unquote job, where I make my hobby my full-time job, that would be definitely a dream come true for me. What will you major in? I just answered that. What will you do with $1 million? I'll probably, to be honest, I would probably use what I needed to upgrade my equipment to where I wanted, buy a house, and then put the rest into savings and work my ass off for the rest of my life, just because, you know, well, into like a bank, and then have the interest grow over time, and then donate what I don't need to charity from there. What is your most played game? My most played game is League of Legends. It doesn't have hours written on it, but I'm pretty sure that I have over 1,000 hours. Aside from that though, Terraria, about 230 hours on that game. And I think that is the last question that I received. Man, this is a long video, but thank you guys so much for all the questions on the channel. I'm sorry that I didn't quite get around to this as early as I said I did, and that I cut this off actually a day before than when I was supposed to. And if you guys did submit after I'm done recording this video, I'm sorry. Your question will not make it into this video, but I will collect your questions for maybe a later milestone, maybe 5,000 if we do end up getting there, because who knows? I keep thinking to myself, you know, it's not gonna go that far, but in reality it ends up going that far. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have a great day, night, or space cycle, depending on when and where you watch this video, and I will see you on the flip side. Goodbye.